where obviously, as you said before, our last 2 home matches haven't been anything of us as of late. As I said before, this is a rivalry game. Rather we're winning or losing, this is a huge game regardless. And it's even more so important now because this is our 3rd consecutive home match, and we're looking to get back to winning ways and then playing good football. So this is the perfect way to rebound against your rival. So yeah.
Is it easy to switch? I mean, those two games have probably been 2 of the worst we've seen out of this group this year.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I think we've been very, very good on the road, and obviously you want your home to be your fortress, but as of late it hasn't been. So I think we need to get back into what's the fundamentals and knowing what comes with having home advantage and stuff like that and whatnot.
We can see watching what's things that are wrong, but what's behind that? Why is this team in the funk that it's in right now?
There's maybe quite a few things. I think in terms of the way we set out to play the way we set out to play our home matches in the first 50 minutes, I feel like sometimes we're a little too rushing, we're a little too ambitious to get the first goal or to impose ourselves. I think, as I said before, our away matches are a lot better because I think we're more conservative. Not to say we need to be conservative at home, but we need to have a little silver lining where where we're not as ambitious as before, but more conservative in the way we play, and not just trying to go for things when sometimes we could just keep the ball or manipulate the other team by having the ball more and finishing off our chances. As I said before, we just haven't been finishing our chances. What did we play? 13, 14 games and only have 14 goals. That's 1 goal per game, so that's not good enough, and we know that. So we just need to hone in and see what we need to do to get more goals, as I say.
It seems that the defenses you're facing, they're just sitting back because they know that if they crowd it in, you guys are struggling to score against that. Because you guys are pushing for the goal, they are not facing the same thing at the other end.
Exactly. As you said before, Dallas did that well. Nashville tried to do that with us, but I think that game against Nashville, I thought they were really, really pressing back because our ability to win the ball in their attacking half was really great. I just think, as you said before, teams are going to come in and they're going to try to either press us or they're going to sit back.
Or do both.
Or do both, exactly. So it's just on us to know how to deal with that and how to deal with the transitions. I think traditionally we haven't been as great at home as we've been in away. So I just think we just need to just get back to the basics.
How just in terms of Greg and the way that his tenor is with the team, how would you describe it? Over these last couple of weeks?
Yeah, just getting back to like as he said before, transitions are a huge thing. Our attacking transitions have been well, but defensively sometimes we mentally lapse in moments. I just think the game's about moments. I just think we don't take our moments as much as other teams take their moments, and I think if we take our moments, we'll be better off at getting points and whatnot at home.
Well, when Bruce was coach here, there were times when he just went into the locker room and raged.
Yes.
Ziggy could do that.
Yes.
Greg doesn't seem that type, but can he?
Oh, he definitely did. He definitely did, and I thought it was really good. Obviously, he did definitely rage, but it wasn't just rage to rage. It was rage more coming out of a learning capacity, obviously. So as I said before, guys know the situation we're in, and we know what we need to do to be better and be more successful here at home.
When you look at the start of the game, a fan might say, hey, they want to score first to get on top of the game. But there's a fine line between that.
Exactly. That's what I was saying before when I said too ambitious. Sometimes we're too ambitious to get the first goal because we kind of feel like the first goal kind of sets us off in the right way. I seen there was a stat where if we get the first goal, we're almost undefeated. Mm-hmm. And if we concede the first goal, we almost always lose the game. So I think that kind of...
You're reading Kevin game notes.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking at Kevin. I'm looking at his game notes.
But, and that goes across the league.
Exactly. That goes across the league.
It's just too much parity.
It's just too much parity. So, as I said before, us being at home, we want to get the first goal. But I think sometimes we're too ambitious. We over impose ourselves, and sometimes, as you said before, just like the Houston goal, like I was caught out of position because we had the ball in position and whatnot, and I was out of position. But like stuff like that, like being over jealous. So yeah, we just need to calm down and just know that we're home and know that we have the advantage at being home instead of just trying to impose ourselves too much.
On a goal like that, the goal by Pastor, you're out of position. But when a guy's going to crack it from there, do you say, hey, if you get it, you get it? I mean, that's...
Yeah, that one was kind of a miscommunication on my end. I thought I should, looking back at the goal now, I should have definitely continued to run with Pasher. I just stopped because I thought someone was going to come in and help me. But yeah, that was a great goal. Obviously, you tip your hat off to him. That was a fantastic goal.
Rivalry game obviously means a lot. Does it mean more when you've played for the other team recently?
Yeah, for sure. For me, for sure. I want to beat LAFC so bad. I want to beat them because of 35-52. I want to piss them off. I don't know. Simple as. I'm going to be honest. I just want to piss them off. So hopefully we get a win tomorrow and just leave them with a sore taste in their mouth.
Well, you guys have had they've never beaten you here. When you look at the games in Los Angeles, the two games that they really won big were the outlier games, the playoff game and the game in Orlando. Aside from that, it's always tight.
Yep.
And you guys usually win. What do you have over them?
I don't know. I just think at home, the fan support. Just knowing that, this is a rivalry game. It means a lot to the fans, a lot to the fan base, because the fan bases don't like each other. So maybe that rings in the back of our ears and gives us a little more kick power to push on and try to get the victory.
There's thought that Zlatan scoring that goal in the first meeting that kind of set a tone here that. Yeah, they can't get past.
Exactly. I remember being on LAFC. I remember we used to dread coming here to Galaxy. So now they're on the other end of it, and now I'm here. So we're gonna try to win the game. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, guys.